Hi, hello, welcome to Dr. Zahir Math. In today's class, we are covering one of the most important ideas in calculus, which is Fundamental Theorem of Calculus, right? So you will understand how integration and differentiation are deeply connected. It means most of the places I will use substitution method. In substitution method, you need differentiation as well as integration, and how this theorem makes definite integrals faster and easier to solve. Let's break it down with examples, shortcuts, and full clarity, inshallah, right? Let's start. Fundamental theorem of calculus states that if f is continuous on the closed interval a comma b and f is an antiderivative of f, then we can write integral a to b f of x dx equals upper limit minus lower limit after the integration. Let's go to the first question, right? Evaluate the integral 2 to 10, 3 divided by square root of 5x minus 1 times dx, right? So you cannot integrate until you know this substitution method. What is substitution method? The term which is giving difficulty. So that term you call it as u. So in this one, it is the one giving difficulty, right? So let me put 5x minus 1 is equal to u. So if I call this as u, the next step is what? Derivative. It means what? You are going to take the derivative of u with respect to x. So what's the derivative of 5x? It's 5. And what's the derivative of 1? It's 0. So it means it's 5 equals du divided by dx. Now look at the question. You need to convert all the integrals in terms of u. That is very, very important, right? So there is a dx is there, and the number 3 constants, no need to worry. Only you just concentrate on the variables, right? So you can write 3, you can take it out, and then integral you put it. And the square root of 5x minus 1, you can call it as u. And the dx, you can call it as something like du from here, okay, right? So in this way, we are going to alter everything in terms of u. So first of all, I need to find the value of dx. Just cross multiply this one. We will get 5 times dx is equal to du. 5 times dx is equal to what? Du. Look at the integral. We want only dx. So I'm going to divide by 5. I'm going to divide by 5, which implies dx is equal to du divided by 5. So it means what? This dx, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write it as du divided by 5. This 3, I'm going to take it out. And then this 1 divided by square root of u integral. Okay. So now look at this one. Everything is converted in terms of what? U, right? Yes. This is the limits for the variable x. But now we converted in terms of what? U. So what we need to do, we need to find the limits for u, right? So when x is equal to 2 and when x is equal to 10, what is the value of u? Look here, this is the equation for u. So u is equal to 5x minus 1. So put x is equal to 2, 5 into 2 is 10, 10 minus 1 is 9. So u is equal to 5x minus 1. Put x is equal to 10, 5 into 10 minus 1, which is going to become what? 49. So the integral 2 to 10, 3 divided by square root of 5x minus 1 times dx is equal to integral 2 to 10 converted to what? 9 to 49. Okay, 9 to 49. And this 3, I'll take it out. And 1 divided by this one, I'm going to write it as square root of u. And this dx, just now I calculated, which is du divided by 5. So which is du divided by 5. So everything is converted in terms of what? U. So this equals 3 integral 9 to 49. This 5 also, I'll take it out. This one, right? And this one, u square root of u is nothing but what? U to the power of half. 1 divided by square root of u is what? 1 divided by u to the power of half, which is nothing but u to the power of minus half. So it is u to the power of minus half into du. So this equals 3 divided by 5. I am going to integrate now. So what is the integration of u power n, or you can say x power n? What is the integral of x power n dx, which is x power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus integrating constant c if there is no limit, but we have a limits. Now our integration is what? U power minus half du, which is equal to u power minus half plus 1 divided by minus half plus 1. So half minus half plus 1 is going to become what? Half divided by what? Half. So this is what I'm going to write it. U power half divided by half. So the limits is what? 9 to 49. Okay. So this equals 3 over 5, right? And let's close it with one line so that you will not get confused. And this 2, I'll take it out by flipping 2 by 1. Okay. Right. And then 49 to the power of 1 by 2 minus 9 to the power of 1 by 2. Everything you put in the calculator, you will get 24 divided by 5 is your final answer. Put all these things together in the calculator, okay? Right. Let's go to the next question, which is example 6. Evaluate the integral, okay? It's a trigonometric functions, right? So integral 0 to pi by 4, 1 plus sine 2x whole cube cosine 2x dx. Again, I'm going to use substitution method. Okay, right. So what I'm going to do, the one which is very difficult is what? This one. So I'm going to call it as this one. Why you are going to call this as u? Why not this, teacher? Because it is inside power 3, see? So very difficult to integrate. So let me call this as, put u is equal to 1 plus sine 2x. What is the next step? Differentiation. Du divided by dx. You're going to differentiate this one with respect to what? X. 1 differentiation is 0. Sine 2x derivative is what? Cosine 2x. And 2x derivative is what? 2. You already studied in calculus 1. So now du divided by dx is equal to 2. I'll bring it to the front. 2 cosine 2x. Look at the question. I need to convert everything in terms of u. Okay. Keep in your mind. Everything in terms of u. Okay. So this one, the whole thing I can convert into u. Okay. Now you look here, cosine 2x dx. There is a cosine 2x. There is a dx. So what I will do, I cross multiply this one. If I cross multiply, I'll get du equals twice times cosine 2x times dx. But look at again, there is no 2 needed. So you divide by 2 and divide by 2. So this equals du divided by 2 equals cosine 2x times dx. So what happened to this one? So this one will be du divided by 2. And this one will be u cube, right? Yes. So now everything converted in terms of what? U. That is very, very important. This is the basic idea of what? Substitution method. But look carefully. This is the limits for what? X. Now we are going to convert in terms of what? U. The limits for u we are going to calculate. 0 and pi by 4. Right. When x is equal to 0, when x is equal to pi by 4, use the calculator please radian mode because you have a pi. So please use the calculator radian mode. So what is your u equation? 1 plus sine 2x. So u equals 1 plus sine 2x and u equals 1 plus sine 2x. We are going to put x is equal to what? 0 and pi by 4. Put in the calculator, you will get u is 1 and put in the calculator, you will get u is equal to 2. Carefully do it. You have to put this one as in the calculator 1 plus sine 2 multiply by pi by 4. Everything inside the brackets. Keep in your mind. You will get the answer u is equal to what? 2. Okay. Right. So what happens? The limits converted into what? 1 to 2. Right. So let me write the question so that you will very clear. So integral 0 to pi by 4. Right. Integral 0 to pi by 4. And it is 1 plus sine 2x. The problem looks so lengthy, but it's very, very easy. Teacher, it's easy for you, not for us. Don't say like that. You need a practice. That is 1 to 2. So this one I call it as u. So it is u power 3. This one I got it just here. Du divided by 2 is equal to what? Cosine 2x. Du divided by 2 is equal to this. So this is du divided by 2. Okay. Now the integration is very, very simple. Take 1 by 2 out. Integral 1 to 2, which is u cube du. So this equals 1 by 2. What is the integration of u cube? U power 4 divided by 4, which is 1 to 2. Right. So this equals 1 by 2 upper limit substitution 2 power 4 divided by 4 minus lower limit substitution 1 by 1 power 4 divided by 4. Put everything in the calculator. You will get the answer. 15 divided by 8 is your answer. Put all these things together in the calculator. Okay, right. So nice question. Let's go to the next one. Evaluate the integral absolute value. Be careful, right? This is little bit difficult question, but it's okay, easy to understand. You already studied absolute value, right? It has plus and minus value, right or wrong? Yes. When it has plus value, it has plus value x when x is more than or equal to 0. It has minus x when x is less than 0. This is a simple idea. Okay. So now we have absolute value x minus 4. Same idea. You will get x minus 4 when if x is greater than or equal to 4. Here it is 0. So that's why you are writing as what? 0. Here it is 4. And it's equal to minus x minus 4, right? And if x is what? Less than 4. This is a very simple idea, two things, right? So this is it. So it means what? So you're going to divide this interval into two parts. How you're going to divide? Because the function absolute value x minus 4 changes the behavior at the point when the expression inside becomes 0. What do you mean by inside becomes 0? You put x minus 4 equal to 0. So x is equal to what? 4. Which x minus 4? This one. So it means the function changes. The function changes its behavior only at x is equal to 4. It means your interval is, it is 4 here. Okay. So in this place it will change. But what is your integral? Your integral is minus 6 to 3. So this is 6 and this is minus 3. So it means from here to here it will be negative, minus. From here to here it is positive. So positive means what? This one, x minus 4. Negative means what? This one, minus x minus 4. Minus x minus 4 is nothing but what? You take minus inside, minus x, take this one inside, plus 4. Okay, very simple, right? So keep in your mind, it's easy, 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 very, very easy. You can also write this as what? 4 minus x also you can write. Okay, keep in your mind, this also you can write it as 4 minus x. Okay, right. You cannot cancel because this is in another limit. This is in another limit. Okay, right. So let's start the question. Break the interval or break the integral, whatever it is, interval or integral, no problem, into two parts. Okay. How we are going to break into? Very, very simple. It changes the value at x equals 4. So integral minus 3 to 6. It will be broken into minus 3 to 4 and then plus integral 4 to 6. Okay. So this is the first integral and this is the second integral. Okay. Right. So let us integrate the first integral and the next integral we are going to integrate. Okay. Right. So what we will do? We will start. So this equals integral minus 3 to 6 absolute value x minus 4 into dx equals integral minus 3 to 4. Integral minus 3 to 4 is what? The first one, 4 minus x. So this is 4 minus x into dx plus integral 4 to 6 is what? This part, this one. This one is 4 to 6 and this one is minus 3 to 4. So 4 to 6 is what? X minus 4. Where is the step? Okay. X minus 4 times dx. Okay. Right. So we are going to integrate this one. Very, very easy. 4 integration is what? 4x. Minus x is what? X square by 2. The limits is what? Minus 3 to 4. Plus this is what? X square by 2. And this is what? Minus 4x. It is 4 to 6. Carefully substitute the limits. Upper limit minus lower limit. So which is 4 into 4 minus 4 square divided by 2. Upper limit minus lower limit minus 3. 4 times minus 3 minus minus 3 the whole square divided by 2. Upper minus lower plus. We are going to put here the second one. Upper limit minus lower limit. 6 square divided by 2 minus 4 times 6 minus lower limit. 4 square divided by 2 minus 4 times 4. I will put everything in the calculator. Okay. Okay, this part is equal to first part. So I put all these things in the calculator. The first part I put it, which is 49 over 2. And the second part I put in the calculator, which is equal to plus 2. I got everything plus 2. Okay, right. Now if I put all these things to the calculator, 2 plus 2 I can do it manually. So 2 times 2 is 4. 49 plus 4 is 53 divided by 2 is my answer. Okay, right. Very, very easy problem. Right, let's go to the next idea. The next idea is one property of definite integrals, which is dealing with even function, odd function. Okay, suppose you have an even function. For example, even function you know very well, right? X square, x power 4, x power 6, x power 8, x power 10, like this. Okay, also with numbers. Also numbers, not with numbers, also numbers, also considered as even functions. Okay, right, any numbers 1 2 3 4 5 6, like that. Right, odd functions you know very well, which is x cube, x power 5, x power 7, like this, right? So these are all odd functions. Okay, so just keep in your mind, suppose you have integral minus 2 to plus 2, you have x dx, you have x dx, right? So what type of function is it? It's an odd function. If the same number with plus and minus in the limit, if it is odd function, the value of the integral is 0. Suppose you have minus 2 to plus 2, you have x square dx. Value of the integral is what? Twice times integral 0 to 2 x square dx, you can write it. Okay, so it means, what is the rule? The rule is, okay, if the function is even, if we have minus a to plus a, we can write f of x dx equals twice times integral 0 to a f of x dx. If the function is odd, integral minus a to plus a f of x dx, immediately you can write it as what? 0. What is the use of this property, teacher? I know how to integrate. I know how to put the upper limit minus lower limit to reduce your work. Suppose you have integral minus 3 to plus 3. After integration, you will put upper limit minus lower limit, right? So you'll make careless mistake. Suppose if the one limit is 0, easily you can put it, right? So mostly these ideas are very much used in Fourier series, right? Fourier series, Fourier integrals, we are using these ideas. So in this sense, automatically the terms will get cancelled. In Fourier series, we'll find some constants, a and b and c and all. Those things will get 0 if you apply this concept of even or odd functions. Okay. So let me do one small examples for this one. Okay, right. What is the example I'm going to do? So let's take an example, right? Example. This is not in your class or homework sheet, just an example. You can check it with the calculator. So I'll give you what is the theorem, what is the rule? If the function is even, the same number here with minus and plus, you can write as twice times. Let me take an example. Integral minus 1 to plus 1 x square dx, because I'm going to take even function because x square is even. Take your calculator, all of you. Right. So press the integral minus 1 to plus 1 alpha x square. You can press alpha x square, right? And then press the square button, and the lower cursor you just press minus 1, then upper cursor plus 1. So your answer is going to become 2 over 3. Okay, listen. Let me do it in the two ways. First, I will do the integration. Integral minus 1 to plus 1 x square dx. So what is the integration? X cube divided by 3, which is minus 1 to plus 1. This equals 1 by 3 will come out. Upper limit minus 1 the whole cube or lower limit. So this equals 1 by 3, 1 minus, and this is minus 1. So minus of minus 1 is what? 1 by 3. Minus of minus 1 is plus 1, which is going to become what? 2. So it's the final answer is going to become what? 2 over 3, which is the same answer we got it. Okay, teacher, what is the use of this property? Now listen here. There is a small work it's going on, right? Because the number is 1, it's very easy for you. If the number is big, you will make careless mistakes. Now you look here. Minus 1 to plus 1 x square dx. What is the integration of this? X cube divided by 3, right? Minus 1 to plus 1, I'm going to use the property. What is the property? twice times integral 0 to 1 x square dx. Because why? It's an even function, right? So my lower limit will be what? 0. Upper limit will be what? 2. So this equals, there is a 2 outside also, this 2. Okay, right. So 2 by 3 will come out. Upper limit, okay, sorry, it's 1. Upper limit, it is 1 cube minus lower limit is what? 0 cube. So it's going to become what? 2 by 3. Very easily you got it. So this is also easy, this is also easy. But when it comes in a big integration, if you apply the property, you will get the answer easily. Okay, right. Let's go with the next property. If the function is odd function, okay, what is this? Integral minus a to plus a f of x dx equal to 0. Look carefully, everybody. Same number with plus and minus should be there. Otherwise, we cannot apply this property. Keep in your mind. Let's take an example. Integral minus 1 to plus 1 x dx. Everybody take your calculator. Press the integral and alpha x. And then go to the lower limit, which is minus 1. Go to the upper limit, plus 1. Your answer will be 0 in the calculator. Let me do in the two ways of integration. What is that? So the two ways of integration, the second answer is going to become 0. So suppose you have this one. What is the integration of x? X square divided by 2 minus 1 plus 1, right? So this equals 1 by 2 will come out. Upper limit substitution. So it is 1 square minus lower limit substitution minus 1 the square. So this equals 1 by 2 bracket open 1 minus 1 square is what? 1, which is equal to 0. After doing all these steps, you're going to make it as what? 0. But directly if you apply the property, what is the property? Integral minus a to plus a f of x dx. If the function is odd, immediately we can write what? 0. How do you know, teacher, this function is odd? Look here, this is x. X is an odd function. Keep in your mind. X is an odd function. Okay, yeah. Right. So in this way, based on this, we are going to write, you're going to write what? The values directly. Okay. What about the constant, teacher? Constant, keep in your mind. Remember this property, integral minus a to plus a. Suppose you have c dx. You can take the c constant out. Let me give a number, no problem. Suppose 5. So take a number 5 out. So this minus a to plus a f of x dx. You can write it as 5 twice times integral 0 to a f of x dx. Keep in your mind. All the numbers you can write it twice times. Numbers. Let's go to this question. Very, very easy question. Let's start this question. Okay, right. Integral minus 1 to plus 1 x power 4 plus 3x square plus 1 times dx. Okay. So this equals, same number is there with minus, same number is there with plus. Yes. So x power 4, what function? Even function. Okay. And what function this one? It is also even function. And what function this one also? I told you for constant, it is also even function. Okay, right. So when it is even function, what is the property? You can write twice times integral 0 to 1 f of x dx. So this equals, right? So what will happen now? Now we are going to integrate. Okay. So we are going to write twice times integral 0 to 1 x power 4 plus 3x square plus 1. Everything is same, right? So I make it 1 and make it as a bracket. So this equals twice bracket open x power 5 divided by 5 plus this is 3x power 3 divided by 3 plus this is x, and the limits is 0 to 1. Okay. So you put the limits, upper limit, lower limit you see 0. Easy. No need to put. So this is 1 over 5 and this 3 gets cancels. Okay. And 3x cube by 3, right? So it's going to become, it's going to become 1 plus, and this is going to become 1. Okay. So everything put in the calculator, you are going to get 22 divided by 5 in the calculator. I'm putting the calculator, just stop the video, I'm putting in the calculator. Okay. Right. Let's go to the next question. I think one more question is there. I didn't put it. Okay, just a minute. Yes, C question, it's here. A question is this one and C is here. Okay, let me write the C question. Okay, integral minus 5 to plus 5, which is 2x cube plus 3x square plus 7x times dx. Okay, right. Same number with plus and with minus. What function is this one? X power 3? Odd function. What function is this one? Even function. What function is this one? Odd function. Okay. Odd function means immediately you can write 0. Odd function means immediately you can write 0. Even function means what? Twice times integral. What is the number? 0 to 5. Okay, let's start now. So this is 0, this is 0. You're going to take only 3x square. This is the function, you're going to take it. And twice times integral 0 to 5 times dx. Very, very easy. So this equals twice times, sorry, not twice. This 3 multiplied by 2 is 6 times integral 0 to 5 x square dx. So this is 6. Integration of x square is what? X cube divided by 3, 0 to 5. Okay. So now 6, a bracket open, upper limit. Look at here, minus lower limit. Very, very easy. Okay. Right. So I put it in the calculator, which is equal to 250. You can also put in the calculator together with me. Right. So this finishes your exercise 5 point. Again, I'm forgetting the number. Let me 5.6. Right. So this finishes your 5.6. Right, I hope this video helped you truly understand the power of the fundamental theorem of calculus, right? Practice the examples and you will master it quickly. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to support the channel. And always remember, East or West, Dr. Zahir Math YouTube channel is the best, right? And one more thing I wanted to say that every video you have the PDF notes, which is the Google Drive link. Either it will be in the description box or in the first comment or sometimes in both places. Okay, so you can download the material and while you are watching the videos you can divide the screen into 2 equal parts. One side the video will be running and the other side you can write in the PDF also, right? Thank you so much. See you in the next video, inshallah. Take care. Bye bye.